Okay, so The Crash, Netflix number one documentary. I have seen this back in the day, the Mackenzie Sharila case with Dom and Davon. Davon. Yeah. The thing is that I can kind of relate to. I didn't die, or obviously, but I know what it's like to date a psychopath for because people is like how could we like date 4 years. I dated a psycho for like 6 7 years, and my way to end the relationship was then I went work abroad. I live in Portugal. I went to the UK, and I used that as she was that psycho that I was such a pussy. I'm not a pussy, but because I know what she had done, stuff and that things like Mackenzie, scratch my car for a century or break and enter in my place, uh, like suicidal threats, stuff like that. The only thing she didn't do was drugs. Uh, she drank like a little bit, but I was the drug guy. And that I think that was the only reason that I could cope all that time. That's why I think, and I'm just going to say this: I'm not a weed guy. When I say I'm drug enthusiast, I was drug enthusiast. But what I was gonna say is that, man, that's gonna win the prize for idiot dad of the year. Come on, man. He's wearing a shirt saying boom, claiming that is from a website called Crime Circus, and we've browsed through the site, and there's no and they like it's Crime Circus, but they're serious. They would never make a shirt saying crash boom. Nah, that's bull BS. That was intentional, and he's so stupid that he wanted to. Who's gonna say that? Oh, of all the drugs, it's okay. My uh, teenage daughter smoke. You see the size of the blunts she smoked. I don't know. Either was shitty weed or she had high tolerance to THC. Mom was I don't know. I think I felt for the mom because mom wanted to, just wanted to. I think sincerely was the only one who had compassion for Dom and Davon, and that's fucked up because can you imagine, like you just chill because that's the reality. They're just chilling, then let's go home. Devon goes home, and if she had, she would say, I wanna talk alone with Dom, because his best friend was supposed to give him the right, but he's on the car, and then she made the curve like, I don't know, mile. I'll just say in kilometers. Like she's like 20 kilometers out, and then goes to 20 to 100, and it's like I think she wanted to, like, murder suicide. You know, she didn't expect. I don't think she did it because the sleeper was still on the gas. I think she wanted to kill herself. Okay, maybe she knew, people were saying, "Oh, I think Dom and her were about to get married." I think Dom was already like being, he seemed a nice guy, but if you hear the dad saying stuff like, "Oh, he sold drugs," and I went to see the back of the car, and there were guns and they were loaded. What the fuck? Have you seen the kid? I'm not shitting on Dom, but Dom's like one of those kids that you just and you scares, man. Not saying he's a pussy, but I don't. It's not training day. I'm not. I can't see Dom shooting machine guns in the air, saying King Kong got shit on me. That was like stupid. And then they did the follow up, and the follow up was I it was like a train wreck just going, and you can't just listening to the dad. He kind of just still he's so phased. He's still thinking why he was suspended. Dude, you said weed is okay. It's still a drug. Nah, it's the drug for pussies, but still a drug. And he's and he even says this. Oh, it's a drug. Blah, blah, and the well, and in between, he says something like could could cause a car crash. He even says that weed could cause a car crash. And then the I saw this is the best. Apparently, Mackenzie is a kingpin in prison. She's dating girls. She's eating pussy. Yeah. Apparently, Shrilla likes the Shrilla. They even call her Shrilla the Killer. That's that, but yeah, but that's a fucking nice nickname. Yeah, Shrilla the Killer. Yeah, who are you dating, Shrilla the Killer? But apparently she likes the lick carpet. Yeah, because they interview some girl that went there and they, you know, got into a relationship. We're talking about a girl that possibly will spend the rest of her life in jail. But she could, I don't know, she could, if she said she wasn't in her mental full capacity, that she wanted to die, because to me, she you saw the car, like it's a miracle that she survived. And that costume being played by Cardi video, I don't know, I'll give her that. But to see I'm the girl that you die for, bitch, you ain't that pretty, man. You're like a six, man. Dom, I think someone said Dom. We don't get it. Dom he could, maybe he was, that was the reason, because he was getting tens on the side, because Shirilla was like a 5 or a 6. But the dad is like gonna, I'm gonna make a meme like the idiot of the year saying weed can cause that's why I, of all the drugs that they could use, it's good that they only smoke weed and don't didn't did all the other shit that bad, because weed doesn't cause car crashes. I think that's what he said. So fucking idiot. Okay, so okay, rest in peace, Davon. Davon, that kid, man, felt he had his dream crush of playing football, and then got crushed against the wall. Okay.